Shrug Life.
Cincinnati, Ohio. We're at the Avenue Event Center.
February 24th, man. Avenue Event Center, man.
Look, man, make sure y'all go cop them early bird specials for the pay-per-view, $10. They $10 right now for a month. After that, they $20.
You can show up dead or alive.
Make sure y'all come out and come watch this homicide, man. Y'all never seen a dead body up close? Make sure y'all get that in. Y'all gonna watch why they call me Hitman. All game.
Try and take me out this game. I wish you would try and take me out this game. Yeah, I've seen it all my life. Times it brought me down to my knees. This time they all gon' see. The whole world gon' know about me, yeah.
To my right.
Hold on, man. Hold on. This is my YTG brother right here.
All right, you got it.
This is my YTG brother right here, man. He's a ginger, but he's fire, man. listen. This is one of the most fire battle rappers. It's not just because he's a Christian battle rapper. Tell him who you is, man.
What's up, y'all? A Ward, Team Die Daily, IV, YTG. Shout out my brother 97 back home. Connect Gang. We in here. Atlanta, appreciate y'all having me out.
Hey. All right, man, and to the left, we got a legend, Atlanta's own, my man, one of the most original dope dudes in this shit ever, Carter Deems. Give it up, man.
Hey, man, I'm Carter Deems.
All right, Carter won the coin toss. We got intros. It's on A Ward, round one. Let's go.
I said, hey, yo, Carter. Normally when it comes to beef, I hand it to God. Okay. 5 seconds ago, we were friends. Right now, we are not Chandler and Ross. Look, I done battled. Look, I done battled 17 times, and most of them out my city. I figure for this slot, I'll let them catch 18 in Atlanta like Calvin Ridley. What up, y'all? What up, Carter? Uh-oh, they done did it. They said you unbeatable, Carter, gonna come with it. Sunset, get on his nerves, get unfriended. Gun big, clip got a whole lot of puns in it, bro. You some gimmick. And that's me saying that. Cause you awkward, funny, you play your lane well. We got the commonalities, neither of us curse, use gun bars or aim shells. We actually both Christians, but with him, you can't tell. With me, I ascend to every ring with the blood. I'm Gangrel. What up, Atlanta? What up, Atlanta? What up? I was going to. What up, Atlanta? I brought a few bars, but ain't this home of the trap, though? So for you, I had to pull a book out, like it's a trap door. Now you a deer in headlights, a trap door, Homer Simpson prank. It's a trap door. Look, I know that's. I said I brought bars, but ain't this home with a trap door? So for you, I had to pull a book out, like it's a trap door. Now he a deer in headlights, a trap door, Homer Simpson prank. It's a trap door. Look, I know that's whack, but next round when he rap, yo, these white people gonna eat that up. And a lot of the black folk. It's sad, bro. It's sad, bro. Cause when Carter raps, I mean, sure, there's bars attached, but what's hard to grasp is we just brush everything else off to get to them like artifacts. Case in point. Case in point. Case in point. You up here in my mom still lays my clothes out for me starter pack. Every round, he performed nervously. He's running his hands through his hair. His arms are flat. Y'all be like, he got such a big heart. Yeah, but his head the size of Mars Attacks. And if you from this town, and you get down with that art of rap, you must be the kind of person that thinks 3 stacks is overrated, but that Young Thug barter slaps. That's not me. That's not me. I'm not average. I'm not average. I don't need a 12, 38, and a 40 to catch a mean 30. 12, 38, and 40 to mean 30. I was more than Carter Deems worthy. All that average. I'm not average. I don't need a 12, 38, and a 40 to catch a mean 30. 12, 38, 40 to mean 30. I was more than Carter Deems worthy. Those other two chumps on the card, I get them each curried. Nitty up front, then Bagley on the back like a King's jersey. I'm nice.
You don't get
Facts. I'm nice. So let's get to what I do. I'ma start it off at the heart of it. They pay me a band to punish you. That's a torture rack like a narcissist. It's more than rap. I do art with this. I'm on a tear to give an MC L. So they're gonna have to cart Carter off because of cartilage. I'm going in. I'm going in. And as sure as he is risen, y'all make sure you pay attention to Deem's condition because you're gonna regret trying to ride this wave like a FEMA victim. Next round, I'm gonna talk horrible about all the people with him. Actually, I'm just gonna keep it Christian. That's round one.
Round one on Carter.
Those were all written.
Shirt though.
Yeah. You said I'm like Ross and Chandler while I'm swinging back. That gun will knock them down when I'm singing that. Cause you know my fee be buying me a buffet. Yeah, I've been binging that.
You watch white people. Fraser Superfast.
I'm about to bring gas so cold you think I burnt gelato. And spit heat with seasoned beef. You think I burned a taco. I have acid reflux.
Let them know about it. Talk that real life shit. Come on, let them know about it.
My throat is so raw though, it burns a lot, so no matter what I spit, it'll be like that bird I hit with my car. It'll hurt to swallow.
Talk that Nexium shit. Let's go, Carter.
Yeah, I didn't like that either. He's the one shaking his hand, but I'm the one with the seizures. It'll hurt to swallow. It's a burden, I know. No, it's a burden, I know. I'm so fly, my bones are hollow. My words are not, though. It's like I'm on a search for Waldo, cause lines on top of lines are sure to follow.
Hey! Yo! Let's go. Let's go, Carter. Let's go, Carter. Let's go.
This isn't a safe space. You try to vault, I'll work this combo. JK, fighting's not exciting. My fists are real chill, and these are for sure some calm bows.
Keep going, come on.
They're very calm, bro.
He's calm. Let's go.
Still, I got punches that'll rock you or hurt this guy's nose. One punch like when that jerk named Drago murked Apollo. I got pocket checked last night. I was wearing cargos. In my garage, that's where a car goes. I'm jumping.
Hey! Your garage is what?
I'm jumping potholes and Mercy Lagos. I don't carry sticks, but I reverse the hot flows. You're gonna need the Mercy God shows. I only wrote 30-second rounds because I got church tomorrow. And I hope you brought me a shirt to borrow. But 30 seconds is enough time to count down his stupid ticks. But this cat's a beast, you deserve fancy feast. I'll even throw some tuna fish into the mix. I like tuna fish. I throw some tuna fish into the mix. I'm about to bear it all because you're new to this. Bear it all, new to this. That's some naked truthfulness.
I was done drinking before this battle.
Look, and I know spitting writtens with a freestyle, it's a crazy factor, because I can choke right now and still be able to say my rhymes. I'll say them after, but I need to see my notebook again like Ryan Gosling's my favorite actor.
All that rom-com shit. I need to see my notebook again like Ryan Gosling's my favorite actor.
But you've been rushing to conclusions. Quit stalling. That's the best way I'm putting this. You're in trouble. You're in trouble. You're in trouble. I'm very good. Just kidding. I'm not. You're rushing to conclusions. Quit stalling. That's the best way I'm putting this. You're in trouble. This dude is pissed. Now he's wetting the bed like he's newly blissed. Wetting the bed, newly blissed. Move past the officiate to the kiss. Get it, tuna fish, officiate to the kiss. Why am I doing this?
Why? Tell him why.
Still off the cuff, I cut him because that's what seems to suit the kid. That's when he tucks up and do the fits. No, I said I hold the tucks up. Dude, it fits. I know you're maid of honor in all truthfulness. You're one of my favorites to be doing this. You're number one out of the dudes I list. Yeah, you're the best man, but I was the one groomed for this.
What? All that wedding shit.
But this won't be a calm union, kid. Because we about to have communion, kid.
Yo.
This won't be a calm union, kid. Because if he whine, I juice his lips like I'm doing sips. This will be the last uppercut like you the snitch. No, I said this is the last supper cut like when Judas snitched. Like when Judas snitched, there's no way for this cracker to not lose his chips.
Y'all don't go to church. Y'all all some healings. Fuck out of here. I take my third round back, man. Keep going.
All first verse.
All first verse.
There's no way for him to not lose his chips. I was bred for this body, and that's not something you could risk.
Gaddis, call that one.
I was bred for this body, and that's not something you could risk. Yeah, Jesus reigns from the clouds, he's truly missed. But when I bring the Calvary, he'll come across.
Let's go! Truly missed? Fuck out of here! Put some on me. That's Grand Time Georgia right there. Talk that shit!
I was bred for this body, and that's not something you could risk. Jesus reigns from the clouds, yeah, he's truly missed. But when I bring that Calvary, he'll come across something your crew should fix. Jesus.
Is this a one?
And that last line, the reaction to that last line kind of let me down, and I should not have used that to finish my round. Thank you so much.
Yeah, hold it down, round 2.
Look alive.
My rebuttal game crazy. Hey, Carter had some humor, some punches, some schemes. He was in that mixed bag. Call me Judas. Nah, you Judas. So for this round, hang in there. It's about to get bad, I'm telling you. Okay. You spit the most simplest things. Corny. And y'all was eating it up. All that Jesus. Hey, there's a lot of truth to that. Caveman said I was. I don't know if there's enough room for that. Now let's get it. I said he had all these corny lines, and y'all was eating it up. The whole last part about the Jesus and the crucifix. I knew you were a Bible believer. We already can see you believe in the flood. I mean, look at this. What? Y'all ain't know I do this too? That was my master plan. Hey, bro, your grandfather is really good at slapping hands.
I don't know him.
You don't know him?
I really don't.
Hey, Carter and OG, a vet. Carter and OG, a vet. And a lot of people don't watch your battles because you lactose when you spit raps. I mean, it's not all men as a whole, but I'd say a lot more than 2% probably skim past. But it's not all men as a whole, but I'd say a lot more than 2% probably skim past. But since Rum's here, we gonna egg an OG on. Rum, egg and no, yeah, let's. Since Rum's here, we gonna egg an OG on. Let's get a big glass. I heard you play AAU basketball. I bet y'all didn't know that. So you was Kevin Garnett, Earl the Pearl, Ricky Rubio. You drop a dime and a slick pass. Nah, that was Garnett, Pearl, Ruby, Diamond. Look, I teach 2 different types of gym class. My pen gas. That was Garnett, Pearl, Ruby, Diamond. I teach 2 different types of gym class. My pen gas. You get too close to this flame, your next IG post gonna be a skin graft. Let's get into it. We in Atlanta. I see you at events, Carter. Oh, you got a nice Euro to fall away too. Your family love you, Carter. They invite you home for the holiday food. Yes. Well, after I'm done not Come on, man. Yes. I said you got a nice Euro to fall away too. Your family love you, Carter. They invite you home for the holiday food. Well, after I'm done not cussing you out for the next 2 rounds. This gonna be the first battle they can watch all the way through. I'm going. Yo. Fuck him up. Is that? Fuck him up. Talk to him nice.
Don't bring that out.
I said my brother back there cussing. And I know it's plenty truth. He used 4-letter words. Well, my 4 letters will be I envy you because understand. Understand. I envy you, and that's because there's no pressure when you write. You're not held accountable with content. And that's why the feat to beat you in a battle is almost insurmountable to start with, because you can say whatever you want and y'all will react. And it's really basic. Carter will be like, some mean guy said a goofy thing about me. I reckon silly hated, and don't worry. I reckon. Hold on. It's really basic. Carter will be like, some goofy guy said a mean thing about me. I reckon silly hated, but don't worry. I know how to forgiveness. We reckon silly. It's garbage. Trash. Dumpster juice. And that's what you choose as a gimmick? I just told my first lie. I actually love your style, so if you don't mind, allow me to be you for a minute. So, I always wanted to be an astronaut, but I don't have the credentials. These punchlines will crash at your temple. You don't want wreck. I'll run in your church like a crash at your temple. People say I dress bad at my complex, but I think fashion is simple, so I'm always here for the party like plastic utensils. It's so stupid. Carter be like I'm a vicious sinner. Last week I swiped right on a chicken tender. Hold on! Last week I swiped right on a chicken tender. I told her my favorite meal was fish sticks, but it's chicken tenders. I battled Bonnie Godiva last year. That's a chicken tender. It's so trash. It's so trash. Put it in your So I had to ask myself, how do you beat the unbeatable? I mean, do you load a clip? Do I use angles, personals, try to quote the scripts? Do I try to out Carter, use pros and quips? The point is, you really can't beat Carter Deems. You just stand up here and try to coexist. That's round two.
Georgia, nigga.
Let's go. Round two on Carter Deems. What we talking about?
Round Georgia.
What we talking about?
We're here.
Talk to this man.
My rebuttal game lazy.
What else? What else? Oh, shit.
You're just a hungry pet to a vet. I start punching, that's a double threat. My rebuttal game's so lazy, I haven't even thought of a rebuttal yet. You talked about the flood with the Bible. Yeah, you stayed true. And how my pants are too short, well, I know I ain't cool.
That boy's fire. Come on. Better call UTM, nigga. Joe, what up? $5 pass blue ribbon. We're good.
Now back to the real bars.
Real bars. Yo.
It's fishy how I get the bread and cheese. That's a tuna melt.
Hey, Greg. Hey, we're next.
That's a tuna melt. I got the hugest welt. Yeah, my money's fishy, but I never use the scales. Seaweed, treat them like beluga whales when you seek help. Beluga whales when you seek help. I make the money fly, then jet, I move in stealth. But my knuckles can still make these G's buckle like a Gucci belt. Let's go. I saw him get punched in the face. He had the bluest welt. No insurance. Yeah, that's how you lose your help. I tried to give this dude some help, but he put his own stitches in. I was like, hey, suit yourself.
It's too much energy.
But that's medical malpractice. You should have sued yourself. I'll never help you get dressed for church again. Suit yourself. And I just did exactly what you said I'd do. It's dumb, bro, but hey, that was very fun, though.
Let's go.
I was expecting more reaction. I need to...
Oh my God!
I use the hands to do the talking. I was born as a mime. JK, I'm not violent. Your life is probably harder than mine. I don't go to the war with the nine. Still the bullets go by your dome and see no man like Pauly Shore in his prime.
Yeah. See no man.
Like Pauly Shore in his prime. Like sniffing cocaine off a blade. That's sort of a line.
Okay. Sort of a line. Come on, man.
And I'm pretty sure I heard that biodome thing before in a rhyme. I wish I could hang out with Jesus Christ. I wouldn't even have to order a wine. But for real, I try to live by the words of Christ. I think we were born to be kind, but passing on judgment like you do, that's not what the Lord has designed. You act like you're divine, but when you start making things up, that's when you go on decline. He's passing on judgment like ignoring a crime. God to see your own faults. The Lord isn't blind, but I'm like the one with the plank in my head because I'm bored out of my mind.
That was crazy.
And I spit so many Christian stuff. I hope you ain't disappointed by my topic. On Tinder, most girls are disappointed by my top pick.
Let's go. Change it, bro.
But for real, this guy just rocks it like a mosh pit. You're one of the key people I adore. I should have been a locksmith.
Okay. Show that skill trade shit.
Makes me want to be a locksmith.
Let's go. That's hard. That was hard.
He's on one.
You know that monster in Scotland? That's the locksmith.
Yes, it is.
He talk about how those schemes are whack and I'm a nerdy dude, and I won't lie, that last one hurt to do.
I'm not mad at it.
Look, Jesus Christ, this guy has crossed it. This guy has lost it. You keep testing car and you're gonna die agnostic.
Yes, sir. I saw that on Facebook. All that double entendre shit. Don't even ask me how.
And now I know, look, I know a couple of you guys are on to me because that's the exact line I spit against Ronnie B. But that's the Old Testament to make Ronnie see, and I thought it would fit your philosophy. So you can say I recycle like I care about all the trees.
Yo! Talk that Earth Day shit.
But that Old Testament, that battle's already doing numbers, so there's nothing you can do to Ron and me. Gosh darn.
Watch your language. Yo, watch your language.
Gosh darn. If I love it, I cuss. No, I say gosh darn, I love Leviticus.
Yes, sir. Talk that Old Testament shit.
But bad words never been in my lips. He just came here for the benefits, but you never been his fit. I don't need the alcohol to help. I don't need the Henny sips. I don't need the alcohol. I'm not sipping fists. I don't need the alcohol to help. I never needed the gin assist.
That's the first one. Oh my God.
You know Rachel? That's Genesis.
Hey! Oh my gosh.
That's the way I'm killing this. I'm just kidding. That scheme was so bad. I'm surprised you're still standing here next to us. I'll make him book in the second like he's reading Exodus. He just broke up with his girlfriend. His ex is dust, and this is so bad. I'm surprised you haven't thrown eggs at us. But that's the way I'm cooking tonight. And I'm not trying to prove that your book isn't right, but I just used the first 5 books of the Bible to show that my pen untook his life. Pentateuch.
Hey, I got it over there.
The Pentateuch. And that's how I'm spitting the rap before that was really that whack, and I should not have ended with that. Thank you so much.
Round 3, let's go.
Round 3 on War. What are we talking about, War?
Let's flip on to the Let's go. Hey, War.
Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers. They should throw eggs at us. No, they should throw eggs at you. I'ma show you how to freestyle. Watch me execute. Now, when I get in, understand you past your prime. You in slow speed. Used all them books of the Old Testament, and you know me, but guess what? Just because there's grind time rappers here, don't mean we finna book an OT. I'm not nice. I'm not nice. Back in August, I battled a certified Cali Crip, known for doing some of the hardest things. I'm talking larceny, larkin squeeze from high blood pressure, heart disease. I left the battle unscathed. The second book of the New Testament, the only mark on me. I told him talk is cheap. I need to see your leader, Geechee. Pardon me. I grabbed the Crip chart. I went through the ranks. The next part would be quite startling. Right above Gotti and Nitty's name, it read Carter Deems. Are you serious? That's why you're wearing that blue shirt? You first. Carter freaking Deems. Bro, we hung out a couple times in Canada, but you kept it cool. I assumed you were the type to, I don't know, read the Odyssey, Greek mythology. Your Twitter name was Vegetarian Arms. I figure peas and broccoli, seeds and collard greens, but you're a Crip and you do stand-up? A Crip that does stand. I peeped the irony. Look, a Crip. But you're a Crip that does stand-up. I peeped the irony. Not only does Hoover Crip rhyme with humorous, but you, my friend, must put the C in comedy. I get it. I feel your pain, Carter, because at 12, I too chose blue over red. I was a jealous person. Cannon, not at all. He kept a cartridge with him at all times, waiting to see a fella lurking. I got out the game quick. I couldn't do it anymore. I was hella nervous. Blue no longer felt right. When I found out you could start with Pikachu in the yellow version, it's crazy. But now that I know that you let the gat squeeze, Carter, tell me, when you say you got a couple calicos back at the flat, were they scratching a cat tree or do you actually pack heat? Let's keep it real. Because I ain't believing you, Deems. When they call you the cat god, it gets laughed off. You're deceiving them, Deems. How many cats you got?
I don't like this part.
Exactly. We ain't believing you, Deems. When they call you the cat god, it gets laughed off. You're deceiving them, Deems. How many cats you got?
I do that too.
What you be feeding them, Deems?
Am I supposed to answer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, it's not the dry food with the hairball treatment. They ain't eating them things. What about the mouse fishing rod? Is it broke from all the times you were swinging the thing? Carter, are they shots up to date? Are you keeping them clean? When somebody throws up on the carpet, are you steaming it clean? Keep it real with me, Carter. Of course not. Keep it a bean. At home, I got Ziggy, Norman, and Mila. Hey, yo, Trash, that's 3 of them things. I'm bad, dude. And to keep it even realer, I would have took the cat Nestle found if I had to. I'm going in. I'm the cat king. I'm the king of the cats. Sometimes it's just a necessity to floss. And I do realize the fact that I just admitted I own 3 cats means in life, technically, I lost. But how? How do you beat the unbeatable? I mean, do you load a clip? Do I use angles, personals, quote the scripts, try to out Carter? Carter, use pros and quips? The answer is you can't beat Carter Deems. It's been a pleasure to stand up here and coexist. Thank you. Bring it home.
time.
I know you're not actually a Christian. You shoot people.
Talk that snitch shit.
He pounds the 8. He's been to jail for 1,000 days. He's pushing pounds and weight. It makes sense that we're battling near a green screen because your whole background is fake. I stay with a weird circle. We're hard as ovals. You bring the heckler, I treat him like Rory Scovel. That's a random accent. Yeah, that's a sharp proposal. When I go to the bookstore, I spend the largest total. I bought...
Some of that literary shit.
When I go to the bookstore, I spend the largest total. I just bought a book about farming from Barnes & Noble. Then I sold my cows, now I have all barns and no bull. Holy cow, I brought all bars and no bull.
Ask him how.
I don't know if you heard the words I utter and advertise, but I'm... I don't know if you heard the words I utter and advertise, but I moved past your lies. Now I don't have to hide.
What you gonna do?
Now I don't have to hide behind the crappy tails like gnats and flies. We went to your church. I went to church with him to see his pastor rise. He said the grass is greener on the other side. I don't think your pastor wise. How dare he milk it for what it's worth like it's pasteurized. Then I told him to heifer the hills like when ground in the pasture rise. Heifer the hills like where the ground in the pasture rise. Look past your eyes and you'll see I just raised the stakes like when cows in the pasture rise. That was absolutely terrible.
It's alright.
But our lives aren't comparable. I know our relationship is irreparable. I sacrificed a lot to alter this boy like a prepare a bull. So while you're here preaching your boring parables, I brought something to keep me awake. I got a pair of bulls.
Let's drink one.
Hey, y'all hit that bar up though, for real.
I'm at you. Let's go.
Drink all this.
I brought a pair of bowls, and you can drink it out of this pair of bowls.
It's touched.
Let's go. Let's go, Quincy.
I can make him cower, but me having beef is very rare. I can make him cower, but he'd butcher his lines, he's very scared. I can make him cower, but I brought him a choice cut I never share. I could have made him cower, but my knife sharp think cow farts. I'll cut his dairy air.
I ain't giving you that one.
Talk that cow gas shit.
GMO shit.
I just inherited a cow farm. I'm a dairy heir.
Let's go.
Mom and Dad.
But this guy is so corny he'd impress Vanilla Ice Baby or that hack guy named Shady. Well, I can use your own slogan against you to make these guys go crazy. Carter's good?
All the time.
Like once or twice, maybe.
Let's go.
I shouldn't have ended that way, but I did. So sorry. Thank you so much.